What's up, guys? Welcome to the Ruthless Twins podcast.
Episode 5. What's going on?
With me, Autumn Lee, and...
Dirty D. Talk to me nice. You already know.
So...
What are we talking about today?
Growing up in the 90s.
Ow.
Hey.
I mean, we did dress for the part. I mean, I got my little fake Kango. It still is Levi, a brand from
Not
the
the
90s.
bucket hat.
But yeah, the bucket hat. Autumn got her tie-dye going on.
I got the flare jeans.
Oh, and the flare jeans.
I do. It's so different because, like, kids that grew up in the 90s are so different than kids that are growing up now.
Oh, 100%.
We used to play with Barbies. We used to play, like, you know, with our friends. We used to go in our neighborhood and ride bikes, play basketball, hide and seek.
We knew everybody on the whole block.
Literally.
Every kid we played with.
And
outside.
like now they're stuck inside their rooms with their iPads, with their iPhones. I didn't get my first phone until I was 16.
Girl, same.
And they're playing Xbox, PlayStation. They have like the headphones on. Like their friends are like in another country. And like they have no human interaction.
None.
It's like so embarrassing. Like it's sad.
None. We lived a complete opposite life. Like we actually had to go outside, get people's names, hang out with them, knock on the door. Hey, can Autumn come out and play?
Play with walkie-talkies. Like,
yes.
And it's terrible. It's like people.
There's none of that.
Like, you were weird if you were staying inside playing video games back in the day. Now it's completely normal.
No, back in the day, we knew every neighbor on the block.
Literally.
Today, nobody says
You don't even know
hello
your
to
own
you.
neighbor.
No, nobody.
You don't know the person that lives next to you.
Literally nobody.
It's terrible.
I mean, luckily for me on my block, like I do know my neighbor. She's friendly, but the rest of the block, no. But in the 90s, it was not like that.
Kids don't even like come out of their room for dinner.
No.
Like their parents are taking it to their room while they're playing with the computer or their Xbox. It's like,
no.
Dude, like what's wrong with you?
I have a rule with the roommates. We try to have dinner as many nights as possible together.
As a family.
And no, I have a rule, no phones at the table. Like we are here to socialize, catch up on our day.
Mm-hmm.
Because the rest of the day is, busy. You're literally on your phone all day. They're in school. You're at work, whatever. No freaking phones at the table. It's family time.
Yeah, no, like your family is like one of a kind when it comes to that, but like there are kids that are literally just in their room all day.
Yeah, no, that's not normal.
No friends, no, like they don't play sports anymore. They don't ride bicycles.
Definitely
They don't, like we used to go to the swimming pool, like a public swimming pool and go swimming. Like we used to do things like that, and now it's all electronic.
It's non-existent.
Like what are toys that you used to play with?
Oh my God, I have a list. I literally came prepared. All right, so toys, so I'm a girl, so obviously I didn't write down any boy toys, but I had a life-size Barbie that I literally begged.
Oh my God, I used to want one of those.
Begged and begged and begged and begged. The Barbie dream house, the Barbie car, Tamagotchis.
The Tamagotchi.
Trying to keep that little thing alive.
I had an amazing Amy doll. And she used to say, "Mommy, feed me."
That thing
now.
is so scary.
We literally Googled it last night. It was the creepiest thing.
It was so creepy.
It's like, "Mommy, I'm hungry now."
With the weirdest, scariest fucking voice ever. She was possessed.
But that used to be my favorite thing in the world. And I used to take the batteries out because like it had like hearts on it to where like you could kill it. And then it had like happy to sad faces. Like it would get angry and it would literally wake me up in the middle of the night. "Mommy, I'm hungry."
I didn't have that. I didn't have her. But I had to Skip It, which I wanted so bad. Do you remember Skip It? You would put it around your leg and it would calculate how many jumps you had. That was my favorite. I know. I loved it.
And Furbies.
Furbies
used to freak me out too. They used to wake up in the middle of the night.
I wasn't that.
They actually came back out with those.
I know.
I recently saw them. I'm like, should I get one?
People were like smashing them because they said they would turn on in the middle of the night.
Yes. No, you should just take the batteries out. Imagine it would come on then.
No. What about your amazing Amy? I would be so freaked out.
Yo,
like,
that didn't last long.
Me.
That lasted like a month.
Change me.
Like it was weird. We literally Googled it last night.
I know.
And she's
that
like,
voice.
"Mommy,
possessed. Mommy, feed me now."
It even looks possessed because the eyes open and close.
Yeah. She's like, "Mommy, feed me now." Like, no, bitch, no.
I used to have a go-kart. I was like a hell demon, like whatever you call it, but like I was like a demon on it. Like I threw a grown man. Like it was like our neighbor, and he was teaching me how to drive the go-kart, and I did like a U-turn.
Like the little
and I fucking
rascals?
threw him out. But it didn't have like the top part. It was just a go-kart.
That's so cute.
It was so much fun.
In the 90s?
Until I blew it up, yes.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
It was so much fun.
What about the
easy bake ovens?
Elmo? Easy bake oven.
Yes.
Oh, what about what we were talking about last night? The light brights.
Oh, the light brights. Yes, they were so much fun.
picture.
Where you put the little thing. I feel like they still have those. I feel like maybe you can still find these
On
things, but like they're
Amazon.
newer versions.
On Amazon.
Probably.
I remember. I want all those toys. The
Like I
Easy
used to have
Bake
a
Oven.
bicycle.
I
don't even think kids have bicycles these days.
No, they don't. I call my what's that thing that you cook things in?
A stove?
No, the little one.
A microwave?
No.
The Easy Bake Oven?
I call it an Easy Bake Oven, but it's not. It's a air fryer.
Toy?
The
Oh,
air
air
fryer.
fryer.
I call it literally the Easy Bake Oven.
That's so different though.
I know.
My
but
mom,
it just reminds me of that.
my mom and dad never let me have
They
one of
never let
those.
me have one either.
But I always want, and they still
Me
make
too.
those. They
Do
still
they?
have those. Yes,
Do they?
They do.
Damn.
Yeah, they still have those.
We should just order all these things from Amazon.
I know.
And just have them here and play with them on an episode. Play with all the toys. What
And
about Operation? Remember Operation?
Operation, yes. And what's another the beep bop?
Bop It.
Bop It, yeah.
Bop
The
It,
beep bop.
definitely. I didn't play with that till I was a little older, though.
Bop It, but it came out like in the 90s.
Yeah. What about Polly Pocket?
And Lisa Frank.
Don't get me started on Lisa
I
Frank.
wasn't big on Lisa Frank, honestly.
I
I didn't like
loved it.
unicorns. I was a tomboy. I liked riding
loved it.
go-karts, playing with Barbies, yes, sometimes.
I didn't really play with Barbies. I was more of a baby doll girl.
Yeah, well, I had baby dolls.
I would cut the Barbie's hair.
Yeah, literally, I used to give them makeovers.
Really?
Yeah, pretty
No,
sure.
I was
used to,
such a girly girl. I
kidding.
wanted all the Lisa Frank folders, the pencils.
I never had those. I didn't like unicorns and like bright colors, and
I just wanted it
still
because it was
don't.
cute.
I literally still don't. And it's like punishments these days. Like just for an example, these days kids are not punished for any of their like anything that they do.
Meanwhile, I
They
stayed on
like just get by
punishment.
with that. Girl,
I used to get punished in months.
if I slammed my door, my dad
forget
would
it.
come and take my door off the hinges, and I had no door to my room, even if it was by
Yeah.
accident.
No, my mother would rip my hair out of my head.
They used to take my
I knew
toys
better.
away.
Yeah.
Like they
The
would take all of my
TV,
toys away.
which was the only device that we even had.
I wasn't allowed to have a TV in my bedroom until I was like 15.
Oh wow, no, I was lucky enough to grow up with one, but
Well, we had TVs.
if they
I just couldn't
mean
have it in my room.
But if they took that shit away, you had nothing
Yeah.
because we had no other devices.
And they were like the square box
They were
TVs.
so little. Mine had the fucking built-in VCR.
Oh my God, Blockbuster.
It was like this big.
Do you not miss Blockbuster?
Of course.
Those were like real movie nights.
Now
like,
we have Netflix.
My dad used to be like, you could pick out one movie. I would go
Yep.
straight to the scary section, the horror films.
My dad too. My dad would take us every weekend, and I would go straight to the Olsen twins collection.
I'm pretty sure didn't they go out of business? I'm pretty sure I'm probably one of the reasons why, because I don't think we ever took the movies back.
Yeah,
I think they went out of business.
No, I think people were really like good with bringing movies back.
I know I wasn't.
Because if you didn't, then you couldn't watch another movie.
Yeah.
But it was like a thing. It's not a thing anymore. Now you just
Now you have Redbox,
no. Redbox is over.
but they still have it.
That's weird.
Yeah, it still exists.
Just get Netflix.
I just want Blockbuster to come back. I remember Blu-rays.
You're never gonna bring the movie back.
Blu-rays. VHS went to DVD to Blu-ray. I still don't understand the difference.
VHS, DVDs. I think Blu-ray was like just like a better version of a DVD.
Yeah, I never really understood the difference though, because they didn't work in each other.
But now there are no DVDs.
I know there's no Blu-ray.
That's crazy.
Everything is just internet-based
What about-
and way more fucking expensive to rent. It's
What ab-
insane.
What about Walkman? The cassette tapes.
Oh my God. And beepers.
Oh well, I was too young for that. But my mom had
My
one.
dad had a beeper. And the car phones.
Don't know about that life.
You don't know about that? So my granny
No.
and grandpa used to have a car phone.
I used
it was
to see
before
it
cell
in-
phones. You put it in like your console, and it's a fucking phone with a wire in your car.
You needed money for that.
Yeah, well, it was my granny and grandpa.
We didn't have that lifestyle.
Not my real granny and grandpa, but like I grew up with them.
I used to see like car phones in movies, like Pretty Woman and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I didn't have my first cell phone until I was like out of high school already.
Yeah, my parents got a cell phone, I think, in like 97.
Yeah, like they had cell
98,
phones, but I didn't.
But they didn't have them until then. And like my mom would keep her cell phone in the box. She didn't know how to use it. She was like, it was just in a box. She never used it. And I believe it was like the Nokias.
Did it have a huge
It was the Nokias
antenna?
with the antenna on it or something like that. It was like old school.
Yeah.
Not the cool Nokias like you used to play the snake game.
Yeah, that was my first cell phone. It was a little orange and black Nokia. It was like this big.
That's crazy. Mine was a flip phone.
Really?
I was 16. It was like a blue little flip phone like this. Oh my God.
Can we just,
I remember we used to pay for text.
And like go back. Girl,
I used to pay for text. My dad used to be like, you're at 299 messages and it has been 24 hours. Autumn, you're not allowed to text.
What about not being able to make a phone call to like after 9?
I know.
Because it was free.
Yo, the other day I called Alicia and it was funny because she's like half asleep. She said, I don't have any minutes until after some time. Like in her sleep, she doesn't remember telling me this.
What?
She was dreaming and I was like, you don't have minutes?
That's so funny.
And she's like, I didn't say that. I said, yes, you literally said, I don't have any minutes. I said, what are we in the 90s?
I wonder if there are any more phones like that.
I don't know. It's unlimited. Like, I think
everywhere has to be like unlimited.
Even
now,
the prepaid plans, like you used to buy minutes.
Oh my God.
Now it's unlimited.
Girl, I used to just use a payphone. I used to sit at a payphone for hours just talking to my friends. I did.
I never did that.
I did. I would sit at a payphone for hours just talking to my friends because I was never allowed to use my house phone.
In Alabama, there is no payphones.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm talking about New York lifestyle in the 90s. Go to a payphone.
That is so
Not
funny.
even. I mean, I was so young in the 90s. I was like around for the 90s, but like I grew up like in 2000s.
Yeah.
Not
like,
really the 90s.
We started growing up. We matured in the 2000s.
Yeah.
But we grew up in the 90s.
Like I played with toys and shit in the 90s.
I was born to like 10 years old. I was literally born in 1990. So
that's what I'm saying.
But I remember it. I remember the toys. I remember like everything about it.
Yeah. Me and my best friend, every single day we would go outside and play. And we would like get sticks and dig to China because
I used to
someone told us
mud pies and salads.
Someone told us that if you dig, you could like get to China.
Oh yeah,
and we believed it.
You could dig your way to China. Yes, and I didn't even know what China was, but I wanted to go there.
I was like, okay, cool. So every day we would meet at the same spot and continue digging, and then she would leave at a certain time to go watch Power Rangers.
Oh
but
my
I wasn't
God.
about the Power Rangers life, so I was like, bye.
That is so funny. I never got into Power Rangers.
Really?
Never.
What about me either? What about trick-or-treating? That was such a thing.
I grew up in like a religious household, so it was like the devil's holiday.
Yeah,
but now Halloween is my favorite holiday, so
but it
on
was
you, Mom.
Such a big thing back then. Every kid celebrated. Every kid was outside.
And then when I turned like 15, this was 2000s, we used to TP people's houses. Like we used to take toilet paper and just...
Yeah, that's not even a thing anymore either.
Yeah, it was fun though. Back in the day, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. What about the brands, like the clothes brands of the 90s?
Oh my God. That was so back in the day.
We got Tommy Hilfiger. We got Fubu, Nautica.
Bongo.
Juicy Couture. Mud jeans?
Oh my God, I just thought about that.
What about Wet Seal and the Limited 2, where we would beg our parents to go there?
My parents could not afford Limited 2.
Yeah, mine either. They'd be like, hell no. I used to like have
Only
to
the
borrow...
rich, spoiled, like bratty kids.
Yeah, I had to like beg a friend to borrow her Limited 2 shirt.
That is so funny.
Please let me wear that, please.
That is hilarious.
Fat Farm. Kango.
I can't think of any more.
I wrote down a whole bunch, but I'm not going to keep going.
Yeah, it's like a bunch. It's like, but some of them even came back. Like back in the day, if you wore Champion, like in the 90s, like you weren't cool.
I didn't even know about.
But now it's like they came back. Levi's is doing like a thing.
Juicy.
Like they came back.
Juicy came
Couture.
Back. What about Baby Fat?
I never really wore any Baby Fat.
I had the Baby Fat
I think I had a couple of
jacket.
hoodies and that's it. Like zipper hoodies, but that's it.
They call it the dot jacket.
The what?
The thought jacket. Every girl in middle school or high school had a fucking baby fat jacket.
I didn't.
Well, you didn't grow up here. It was different here.
No, it was a thing down there. It's just, it was too expensive. Like,
really?
Who's buying brand name clothes for a
the
6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old?
Would have been like the North Face.
Yeah,
I didn't get a North Face until I was in like high school.
Like the little thin North Face jackets. I got one when I was 16 and started working.
Yeah, I was already in high school when I
Actually, no. My dad bought me my first one. It was baby blue, and I was begging for it. I think I was 15, but he got me one. But they were expensive as hell.
Yeah,
like,
I probably
just
was like
for
15
what? For a name?
too. But I got the black one.
Yeah.
Because
mine was baby blue. I'll never understand.
But it doesn't match with everything.
I don't even like blue. I just that's the one I wanted.
My
back in the
wardrobe's
day.
always been black.
Yeah, literally.
Black like my
What about
soul.
like music? The music's changed.
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls.
Backstreet Boys.
NSYNC. Boys to Men.
I was such an NSYNC
Marilyn
girl.
Manson. Michael Jackson.
Dirty Diana.
Dirty Diana. TLC, Vanilla Ice.
TLC. Vanilla Ice is like
baby.
more of like our parents, I feel like. But Backstreet Boys definitely, they came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
Spice Girls, forget about it. I had everything Spice Girl.
I thought I was a Spice Girl.
Me too.
Like I used to think I was Baby Spice, and now I am
Victoria.
posh.
I was always Posh Spice. Always.
Now I'm Posh Spice.
I was always her. She's very like girly and very like that was
Victoria
always who I
Beckham was amazing.
Yeah, that was always my Spice Girl.
And her husband is.
We don't even have to get into that.
You can't, but I can.
He was on a commercial the other day, and me and Rob were watching it, and I was like, he just does not
Did
age.
he hand you a napkin to wipe the drool off your mouth?
Rob, and he's like, oh, they're talking about a car or whatever. I was like, were they? I don't even know what the car. I didn't know what he was fucking talking about. I was just like, how? Wow. He still looks so like young.
Beautiful.
Like, he didn't age at all.
It's like Eminem. Eminem. Wow, honey.
Still.
What's
I never
her name?
had a
Kim?
thing for him.
Can I be your? Is her name Kim?
Yeah, but
can I be your Kim?
So washed.
Like I'll deal with it.
She's so
beat me.
Did you see pictures of her?
Beat me all you want, Daddy.
No, he only beat her up because she was a whore.
Yeah.
And like they were toxic. They were like
I would let him be a hoe. Like I would let him cheat on me. Like just come home to me.
If you're dating someone in the industry, you have that just comes with it.
But
anyway.
she is washed. She's gross.
Bro. Kim. Yeah, Slim Shady and Ken. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Will the real Kim?
And Ken? Did Roberto used to play with Barbies?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he was ever a kid.
I feel like he's just been an old man his whole life.
His whole life. I think so too.
Grouchy old man.
What about the TV shows from the 90s? They had the best TV shows in the 90s.
Seventh Heaven, I think, came out in the 90s.
Seventh Heaven was good. Speaking of NSYNC, Jessica Biel is married to fucking Justin Timberlake. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I knew that.
They've been married forever. They have like 3 kids together.
Yeah, no, I know. But Justin Timberlake lost it. He lost it. He was so beautiful.
So cute. That was like, my mom still sends me shit from him till this day. She's
Really?
like, look, your man.
Not anymore, though. He lost it. Like, he's just not attractive.
No.
Eminem, though, has not.
I never liked.
has not changed.
I never had a thing for like blonde hair and blue eyes.
Somebody tag Eminem and tell him to call me.
Call her.
Call me, Daddy.
Oh my God. He's definitely not going to watch this podcast. I don't like, who the fuck are these 2 weirdos?
Oh my God.
Talking about I dated a Ken.
That was Roberto.
That's so funny.
It's the old age hearing.
What about 90210? Do you remember any of the cat? What? Okay, so my mom used to watch 90210, and I used to like sneak and watch it with her. So Dylan, I mean, if you didn't watch it,
I know what it is.
If you didn't watch it, then you don't know the cast. But Dylan was like the bad boy on the show, and he was my first ever like celebrity crush. I was like 5.
So your entire life since you were 5 years old, you have been attracted to red flags.
Well, I've come a long way. He was my first poster on my wall, Dylan. But
Justin Timberlake actually was mine.
But see, Justin Timberlake was never a bad boy. I think that's why I got over him fast.
I used to like the good guys.
Until now.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Full House.
Roseanne. They came out with the Connors now.
Yeah. She's not in it.
Charmed.
Family Matters.
Oh my God, Family Matters.
That was a really good show.
I used to watch Bozo the Clown every Sunday with my dad. Again, I was a child.
What's Bozo the Clown?
Bozo the Clown. So it was like a game show every Sunday. Me and my dad used to watch it. It's a clown named Bozo, and he would have people on it. Roberto's like Googling it now. Look.
I've never heard of that.
Bozo the Clown, he was like...
Was this on cable?
Yes.
I had a hot box.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, like stolen cable.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this was every Sunday. It was Bozo the Clown. I used to watch MASH with my dad.
You watched MASH?
With my dad. I actually enjoyed it.
That's funny.
It's funny because one of the actors in MASH has the exact same first and last name as my father.
Aww.
And I'm like, did he never know this? Like, I recently...
He probably knew.
It's so funny because they look... I have to show you this. They look identical. I think I did show you. They look like brothers.
That's crazy.
Eyes, like color, hair, like everything about them. They look like brothers. I'm like, wow.
Crazy. I never watched that.
And they have the first and last name.
That's so weird.
It's insane.
That's so funny. What about Friends? Obviously.
Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World. Now they have Girl Meets World, but I can't watch it.
Yeah.
It's not the
actually
same.
no, it's good. They have Corey and Topanga.
They're both on the show?
Yeah, they're the mom and dad of the girl.
You want to know a fun fact about
good.
Topanga? Is that she's like dead ass, like right now, this huge like underground hip hop fan. I used to go to like rap battles and stuff, and she would go sometimes.
Really?
She's like this huge fan.
Really?
Isn't that crazy? Like Topanga from fucking Boy Meets World.
That's insane.
Can we talk about how Corey ever bagged Topanga? Because like, no.
Wait, they're actually together?
No, in the show.
Oh.
It didn't go. Like she was a baddie, and he was like this little curly-headed kid.
Yeah, I know. But they are husband and wife to the girl in the new one. It's actually good.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, it is.
That's really cute.
Them older.
What about Claire? Oh, you said you don't remember Clarissa Explains It All.
I do.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I do.
That was a good one. What else? Are You Afraid of the Dark? That's what you said you didn't remember.
I was like kind of remember it, but I don't. I know I slightly remember it. If I Google it, I would probably know what it is. It was such a good show.
It was like scary camp stories.
Did you Google Bozo?
This is the first. This is Bozo's show.
Yeah.
So the first show to debut was June 20th, 1960.
Oh,
yeah, but
girl.
I used to watch it. I used to watch it in 1990.
2001.
Yeah, but I used to watch it in 1990.
It's like,
it was like reruns, probably.
It reminds me of like The Love Boat. I feel like people in my house used to watch that. Like,
I never heard of that.
It was like Gilligan's Island, but like,
oh yeah, I used to watch Gilligan's Island.
I did not.
And then there was a cartoon, and
how did you know that, but not Cheers?
I don't know.
That I feel like Cheers would be so your show.
Do you know Jag?
That's like you in today's version.
I don't know Cheers.
Where everybody knows your name. That's literally like you at a district.
Ew.
Yeah, it was like a bar that you would go to.
I was a child.
I'm saying now.
I was a child. I don't watch shit from. I can't stand old TV shows
but
now.
You
like
watched
the quality
fucking
of
MASH
back in the day.
Yes, I'm talking about back in the day.
I didn't watch that.
That's so
like
funny.
If my parents you have to understand, if my parents weren't watching it, I wasn't watching it.
Yeah.
I didn't have a TV.
Yeah.
Like
oh yeah, that's right.
This is my point. Like I had to watch. I used to watch Jerry Springer and Maury.
Seinfeld.
I never watched. I never got into
Seinfeld. It was so annoying. I used to not like it very much.
Really?
Seinfeld. It was so boring to me.
The name of it puts me to sleep. Like the name of it sounds.
The only funny one was Kramer because he was like always doing some weird shit.
The name sounds familiar. But
Kramer.
I have
He was like
clue.
the curly-headed guy that was always in the other guy's apartment for no reason.
I don't watch it. I have no clue.
Oh, you never watched it.
Kind of like you're like I'm always in your apartment for no reason.
Oh, Autumn's here. She's just like here.
Like hi.
Jules last night. Who said that? Oh, it's you.
What do you mean?
She was like, who said blah blah blah? You said something, and Jules came out the room, and she's like, who said blah blah blah? And she came out the room and saw you. She's like, oh, it's you. Like,
that is so funny.
She's just so used to you being there.
That is hilarious.
What about movies from the 90s?
Movies.
Oh my god. Talk about Bozo the Clown. Look at what she pulls out.
Sorry, I just need to brush my hair.
The world's biggest comb
I need
ever.
to comb my hair.
I hate you. Where are your baby hands? Did you bring them? You are so special.
That is so funny.
Home Alone.
Home Alone. Clueless.
Clueless, definitely.
Godzilla.
Kindergarten Cop.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yes, I loved that show.
Was that even in the 90s?
Yeah.
Really?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. There was like 3 series to that. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Oh, fuck. What were the other 2?
Happy Gilmore, Waterboy.
Forrest Gump. My Best Friend's Wedding, which is still my favorite movie.
You hate me.
I made Rob watch Dirty Dancing the other night. But that's like
definitely
the 80s.
not 90s.
That was
yeah,
the
that's
80s
like
for sure.
Definitely 80s.
How my parents even allowed me to watch that is beyond me.
And Grease, I love that.
Grease.
It's not Titanic.
Grease, I watched over and over and.
It's not the 90s though.
At the end, where she does the cartwheel, in the at the amusement park, I literally learned how to do that because of that movie.
A cartwheel. I've never been able to.
Still to this day.
No. The Sandlot.
The Sandlot kids, definitely.
You've Got Mail.
You Got Mail. Sixth Sense.
Jurassic Park. Now it's like they don't have
Something About Mary.
Movies are just not the same anymore.
No, they're not. They try to remake them, but I just can't watch them.
I know.
There's like
Literally.
nothing like the originals. But what about Goodfellas? I mean, I know we were young, but those are great movies from the 90s. Casino, Goodfellas.
That was really good.
Those were really, really, really good. Pulp
Again,
Fiction.
I was a child.
The Friday,
Spice World.
Spice World, definitely. The Friday series. Friday,
Oh, yeah.
next Friday.
Bye,
Friday after next.
Felicia.
Yeah. I was telling you a crazy
Take your
story
comb.
about Friday.
Take your comb with you.
Bye, Felicia. Now it's Bye, Feliciana.
Diana, question.
Ay, Dios.
What is a LimeWire?
Oh, shit. Obviously, it was our first ever, illegal way to download music.
And your computer had to have the burn CD slot.
Bro,
I will never forget that. I was so mad. My parents never did it.
In general.
And we used to burn CDs and give it to the guy. We these songs remind me.
Girl, we had to literally write it out. And do you remember how long it would take to download each fucking song?
Oh my God. And then we would get I don't know, I had my very first laptop. This was in the 2000s, but it stopped working. It got a virus.
I never had a laptop.
This was whenever I was older, but still I know LimeWire gave me a virus.
We had one computer. It was the family computer.
Yeah, same.
And it was fucking huge. It sat in my living room, and we were never allowed to use it.
Yeah. No, I wasn't either.
Because the phone had to be available at all times. So I remember sneaking in the middle of the night and waking up to use it, the computer. And that's when I had when there were chat rooms and shit that you could go into.
Instant message. No, AOL instant message. AIM.
Instant messenger. But there was chat rooms on there that
I
you
wasn't
would
allowed to do that.
talk to. I wasn't allowed to do it either.
But
that's
you did.
why I would sneak and do it because I was so interested.
By the way, children these days, yes, if you were on the internet, your phone was not working.
Yeah. That's why I was never allowed on it because the phone line had to be available.
And then it took forever to get the connection.
So it's
if you snuck and used that computer,
your parents would know.
By the time your parents, by the time the internet would connect, my parents would come in and be like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like,
right. Well, my mom wasn't home. They were at work.
My computer was in my mom's room. I wasn't allowed to be in there.
Yeah, it eventually ended up in my mom's room because she found out that I was sneaking using the fucking computer all the time. But when we got home from school, my parents weren't home. They were still at work. So we were not even allowed to use the computer when we came home from school because the phone line had to be fucking open.
But now people are giving computers to their kids so they leave them alone.
Well,
it's so fucked up.
Tablets.
It's terrible.
I know. Rob said we're not giving our baby a tablet.
No.
I'm like,
they can have the
kid one.
What is it called? The one that that you learn from? Another toy.
I don't even know what it's called. Damn, I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember.
It's like the toy, but it teaches.
It's a kid one. I know. No, it's not the little Einstein.
No,
It's
not a tablet. It probably is now. Back in the day, it wasn't.
It's in the form of one, but for babies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just got my kids' tablets 2 years ago.
Wow.
And Jules doesn't even know how to take care of it.
Wow.
I don't even have one. I just have my phone.
I have one. I never use it.
I just have the phone, which is it's like a computer
It's the same
anyway.
thing. It's an iPhone. A phone is the exact same thing as an
computer.
iPad these days. Yeah,
it's a computer. It does everything. Imagine if we had these things back in the day.
We wouldn't be where we are today.
Hell no.
We'd probably be in like a loony institute.
Girl,
because
if they had YouTube,
you wouldn't even know what life is. These kids don't even know what life is these days. It's scary.
Girl, so Jules is always on TikTok, right? The music, the dancing. We had to literally watch music videos. Remember coming home and like putting on TRL?
Yes.
To watch
and MTV
all the new...
used to only play music videos.
Music videos, that's it. No shows, no nothing. It was just all...
And we used to call the radio station and request songs.
Request music.
Oh my God.
Jaden was watching us the other night, he's like, they're so weird. Like, who watches music videos? And I was like, bro, this is all we used to do when we were younger.
Literally.
We would watch music videos. We couldn't wait for the newest video, Britney Spears video to come out or NSYNC video to come out.
I remember in the 2000s, but like we used to have the CD players in the car, and you could like they would come out with the screen and it would show the music videos.
Oh my God.
I remember buying one of those and it broke like 6 months later.
We had CDs for everything, for every mood, for every breakup.
And the cars would have like 7, 8 CD like
so you
holders.
Could change
you could put
them.
yes. Oh my God.
I know they don't have that shit anymore. Now everything's just on your phone.
Yeah.
But if they had TikTok back in the day, I'd be famous.
I just realized.
I would have been famous.
I actually just realized my new truck does not have a CD player.
No, they don't.
My BMW does.
Well, how old is it?
2016, but
that's why
my new truck does. I just realized it doesn't have one.
The new cars don't come with CD
players.
That's
crazy.
They come with the fucking
But they
USB.
did. But they did. Now they don't.
In the early 2000s.
Well, no. 2016 wasn't that long ago. It wasn't too long ago.
But they still were trying to get over.
That's crazy. I'm going to start looking in cars like in the parking lots and stuff. I'm just going to be like, do you have a CD player? Like the new ones. Like,
Rob got me a car.
There's no way none of them have
2000, it. What year was that car? Like the Honda? 2004 Honda Accord, I think it was. It had a CD player.
Well, yeah.
I didn't know the whole time.
I'm talking about like the newer ones. I just realized my truck doesn't.
I gave it to his daughter, and she's like, you know, it has a CD player? She's like, I got CDs for my grandma. I was like, what? I had no idea.
Oh, my God.
If I knew, I would have
And God forbid they had a scratch on them. It was not working.
It wasn't working. It was like a sin.
I remember like the cassette players. They used to pull out the things and you had to rewind them back because it would like break the cassette.
Yeah. Do you remember the Wiz? Or they didn't have one in Alabama.
Wiz.
So the Wiz was our first like Best Buy here.
Oh, we had Best Buy.
So as soon as I got money, I think for the first time, like from my communion or something, I made my mom bring me to the Wiz, and I got my first cassette tape and my first little boombox.
That is so funny.
And I was so hype, so hype. And then we used to like record music from the radio on the cassette tape.
Oh, wow.
You could record music from it.
Oh, yeah. No, you could.
Radio. Yeah, that was
And like
fun.
if you had a phone, like I didn't, but like if like the people used to have
the people
the voicemails was a song.
It
would like play a song and you'd be like, "Hey, it's autumn, please," and then it would go back to the song, and then you would like slowly turn the volume down and just fade it out.
And it was like a sad song too in the background. Hey. Girl, I still did that when I got my first cell phone.
I had ringback tones.
I had ringback tones too.
And you used to have to record your ringtone. Like if you wanted a song as a ringtone, you would have to record it off of a radio or something.
Really?
You couldn't buy it.
No, I remember buying mine. I don't remember.
I had the old phones, okay?
I don't remember. Girl, I already had 2 kids by the time I had ringback tones.
No, I meant as a ringtone. Ringback tones, you had to buy those.
The ringback tone was when you would
used to
call.
And your phone rings.
And someone heard.
But when your phone rings. Like, say my phone rings.
Yeah, that was
right
a
now,
ringtone.
You used to, yeah, I said ringtone.
No, I know. I'm talking about ringback.
But you would have
too.
you would have to.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like there were phones that you had to record the song for your ringtone.
That's so crazy. I didn't remember that. And then the ringback tones, where if I called you and instead of
I had those.
Ring, it would play
a
your
song.
favorite song. Mine was Kanye West.
Ew.
I had Kanye West. He was the shit back then.
I cannot stand Kanye. Like now, he's just a fucking weirdo.
He's going through something.
He's going through whatever.
He's not the
still
same.
It's
not the same. It's definitely not the same. His music was fire back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah, but now it's like his attitude is like.
Well, that's what happens when you're rich and famous. And
I don't really think he's famous anymore. Like, I think his fame has gone down. Like, he is famous, but I think it's gone down a little bit.
He's famous. He's gonna be famous forever, forever, ever.
Not
And people
nice.
love him. That's never gonna change. But he is weird. He's a weirdo.
So what about you had some facts?
Okay. 50 facts. No, I didn't write down the 50.
Ew.
My man was going to write down 50. 50, no, facts about the 90s. So the first Harry Potter book was published in the 90s.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. I never really got into Harry Potter. My brother looks like Harry Potter. He looks like Harry Potter. Harry.
Ron.
The Backstreet Boys obviously were everything in the 90s.
And NSYNC.
Yeah. Jennifer Aniston's hair was everything. From Friends.
Oh,
Rachel.
yeah.
Everyone wanted the Rachel haircut.
Phoebe had the best hair, though.
She had the best style. She was so funny.
Hair.
But it was like goofy. It was like, you know, she was goofy. But Jennifer Aniston was like a sex symbol back then.
Yeah, she was.
She was so...
And she still hasn't aged. I don't know what the fuck's going on with her, but like...
she has now.
Not really.
She has now.
She still looks the same.
Still beautiful. You know why? Because she never had kids. It kept her young. And Titanic was like a big fucking box office hit in the 90s.
Huge.
Sony released PlayStation. That was huge back then. Did you play PlayStation?
I had Super Nintendo.
Same.
I had the original Nintendo. I had a Nintendo 64. Like, I had like that stuff. I didn't get a Game Boy. I didn't get all that fancy stuff.
I had PlayStation. I had Mario
PlayStation in the 2000s.
Nintendo. Rob just got me one, so now all we do is play Mario Bros.
Super Mario.
Rob was playing before we got here.
It's me, Mario.
I suck at it. I haven't played in fucking like 20 years. I keep dying.
That is so funny.
And he's like, it's like he never stopped playing.
I used to play Goof Troop.
I don't
know it's
know
like the
what the hell
weirdest
that
game.
is.
Crash Bandicoot. I had like Tarzan.
Wait, Crash was for
That's PlayStation.
PlayStation?
I still have it though. I have it now.
I used to love Crash. My first PlayStation game, I think, was like Resident Evil. Me and my brother used to play. That was like the first one. But everyone was doing the Macarena in the 90s. Macarena. Google came out in the 90s. So it was like the birth. eBay came out in 95.
Oh, wow.
Which is still around. That's crazy. Disney and Nickelodeon were like on fire back then. MTV, definitely. Britney Spears came out with her first song.
Really?
What was it?
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Pokemon came out.
My loneliness
is killing her.
It's killing me.
Someone get her.
And
You really taking this Grease thing to a new level. Someone, where's her Danny? Danny Zuko.
Eminem, damn it.
You want Eminem?
I'm so bad.
He looks so much better with the brown hair.
He's beautiful.
I think he looks better now than he did back then.
I had a crush on Vanilla Ice though too.
Ew.
Back in the day, when he was younger. Yeah, when he first came out.
He's so ill.
Ice,
baby. Ew, Autumn.
No, I'm saying back in the day, he was cute. Like for I used to think he was cute. Like when I was 12, I'm like, oh, he's so cute.
No, he was out when we were like 3.
But I know, but I'm saying that's whenever I thought he was cute, like back in the day.
You know,
but I didn't know who he was.
I found out why he was only like a one-hit wonder. And
literally one.
Because he was like in some shit, I think, with Suge Knight. And they like threatened his life and almost killed him. They like held him over a balcony upside down. How crazy is that? Like, why was he even in any of that shit? But that's why he like never made music after that.
That's crazy.
I don't know the exact story, but no.
I just thought it was because he just sucked eventually.
He did.
He had one song that was a hit. It was catchy.
Ice Baby. Yeah. I don't know. I never liked the blonde hair.
It was the beat.
It was never my thing.
It was the beat for me. Someone needs to redo that song. That would be so cool.
No one's gonna do
it.
Like
use that, use that beat and like make a different song.
You do it. Maybe you'll get Eminem's attention. Wait, if you liked
I'd be like,
Ice
Eminem, my baby.
And you liked Eminem, then you definitely liked MGK.
No, so I did, but I didn't. I like his music. His music is decent.
No.
Him and Jelly Roll came out with a really cool song, but I never thought he was attractive.
MGK needs to pick a theme and go with it. First he was a rapper, then he was a rocker, then he's just
I mean, the thing is, people are like, that's a problem these days, though. Like, people are telling you have to be one thing. Just be whatever the fuck you want to be.
I don't think you have to be one thing.
You know, I listen to rap.
Yeah.
I listen to country. I listen to oldies. I listen to rock music. And if I was a musician, I would want to figure out a way to put all of those into one. I honestly think it's creative. I think it's cool. I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, he's not classifying himself as this or this or this. Society is doing that for him.
No, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be able to, but I think you're going to be more successful.
Well, Kane Brown.
If you find some, look, Lil Wayne
Brown is a country singer, but he does stuff with what is his name, Marshmello. He's done stuff with rock bands, but nobody talks shit about him. They're just saying that about MGK.
No, Lil Wayne too. He was a rock. He came out with a rock album.
I know, and it was a big hit though. It was good.
But no, it wasn't.
Oh, I liked it.
My point is that not that you can't and that you shouldn't do whatever the fuck you want, because once you have that platform, like, let's face it, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
You're rich, so who cares?
But once you start doing things like that, you're not, it's like people stop fucking with you, you know? You're not
him and Jelly Roll came out with a song, like Country Road Take Me Home. It was a remix to that, and it was a very beautiful song.
I'm not doubting that.
And it's like country... But like, it's at the end of the day, he can do it because it sounds good.
Yeah, you could do whatever the fuck you want.
He makes money off of that.
You could do whatever. I just asked because
Megan Fox left him.
You're like, I was just gonna say, you like the Megan Fox of Staten Island, so I thought maybe.
Oh God, no.
Can we talk about how he fumbled Megan Fox?
That's crazy.
How do you do that?
Didn't they drink each other's blood?
Yeah. They're like, yeah, because she's like that. She's like, when I love you, I'll do anything for you. Yeah. Like, and then. Number one, he's younger than her, much younger. Number two, she's much badder than you. You will never get another Megan Fox.
I think they'll end up together.
No, they're not.
They have they have a kid. They're having a child.
She left him while pregnant.
I know, but I feel like maybe.
No, because you want to know what's like the worst deceit ever? Being cheated on while you're pregnant. It's like, what's wrong with you? Yeah. Like, you're just a piece of shit. She'll never go back to him, ever. Maybe she just wanted the kid from him.
Long story short, I just don't think he's cute.
Me either. He's very, very tall.
What's some more facts?
But I don't have any more.
Oh. MGK was probably born in the 90s, guys. That was the whole point.
He was probably born in like 1999.
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
He's not it. I don't know how that ever happened. How do you fumble Megan Fox?
But Eminem, though.
Eminem. She should get with Eminem.
Ew, no. I need to. He's mine.
Girl, you'll never meet Eminem a day in your life. I know. Ever.
Never say never.
All right. So if you met him right now, let's just say he came through the studio.
I didn't say he's going to come to the studio.
No, I'm saying if he did.
I might just break into his house.
What would be your initial reaction? Like right now. He walks in right now.
I mean, I know famous people. I don't get stunned.
But this is the love of your life.
I would still be cool. I'd be like, hi, I'm Autumn.
Did you ever see
Hi, Daddy.
The interview Salma Hayek said she met Eminem and she like froze and she was like drinking something and he came over there and she started spitting it out of her mouth. She's like, oh my God, I love you so much. Like
I wouldn't be like that.
And it's Salma Hayek. Bro.
I wouldn't be like that. I would not ruin my chance. I would not ruin my first chance. Never.
Yeah. I don't know who I feel. I don't have like an ultimate like crush that I feel like is a celebrity.
I feel like if I met Eminem in person, I wouldn't actually think that he's the shit, like in person. It would be awesome and like so dope to meet him, but like I don't think I would be like, I feel like my feelings would change because I feel like he's actually an asshole in person.
Yeah, that's why people say you should never meet like your celebrity, like whoever you fuck with so bad because it changes once you meet them. Yeah. But who knows? If I met Megan Fox, though.
But when I was in London, I was going to go to Victoria Beckham. Like, she's my role model. Yeah. Victoria Beckham's store, and she's always there.
Listen, you like Baby Spice. You can't take my Spice Girl.
No, I said in the beginning I liked Baby Spice. But no, I'm literally had Victoria Beckham's haircut for fucking 10 years.
That's too short for me.
But it actually looked really, really good on me. Not that short, but it was a little longer. But anyways, so... but I didn't go to her store because I'm like, what if I meet her and she's
a bitch,
a complete bitch? Like, I don't think so, but maybe.
No, I don't think she would be.
So I didn't go. I was just like, no, I'm not going to, because she was there back in the day, like 90% of the time.
She aged, but her husband didn't.
Her husband is hot.
No, her husband.
That's your celebrity
men.
crush.
That's men.
That's your crush.
That is my celebrity crush. But I don't know. I might get nervous.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But yeah, I miss growing up in the 90s. Like, I wish
I'd rather
we could go
meet
back.
Megan Fox, though. I'd feel like I'd be like that. I wouldn't know what to say. I'd be like, Rob, take over. Please take over.
Do you remember when you met Snow?
Yeah. I was even fangirling over her.
I had to calm you down because I'm like, yo, I was like,
I didn't even know what to say to her when I saw her in person. I was like, I don't know why I even got like that.
That was the funniest thing ever.
I don't know how. I'm like, so cool. How did I
was
get
like,
like
girl,
that?
I was like, stop, calm down.
And then I
you
said
are
some
freaking
crazy
her out
shit.
right now.
And then I said some crazy shit to her. I don't even.
But she was so sweet.
She was like, yeah, let's take a picture. And I was like, oh, I was gonna bend down in front of you, but I know your girl's here. And she like found hysterical.
No, girl, she turned red. It was so funny.
I know. But then I felt better because I knew she was like.
Shout out to Snow the product.
Oh yeah, she has a podcast too. Do you ever watch it?
Yeah, I follow her, so I see like her clips.
Yeah, she has a podcast and she does a lot of lives too.
Yeah,
but usually she's playing video games.
She's mad funny.
She lost me on the video games. but it was a good episode.
It was.
We could talk about the 90s all day.
I know. There's so much to actually talk about.
There was so much to talk about. I hope you guys liked it. We did. We had fun talking about it.
We had fun. It was like reminiscing.
It was.
The 90s was literally one of the best decades. Like, if you Google it, it's known as one of the best decades, just in general.
Even the prices. Can't find a fucking house.
Gas used to be like 75 cents a gallon. And when it hit $1, my parents were like so mad. And I'm like, wow. Girl. If it gets below $3, I'm happy.
A 3-bedroom apartment was like, I don't know, $500, $800 a month.
Literally.
We lived off of one paycheck.
Oh, a 3-bedroom, yeah.
We lived off of one paycheck. My dad worked, that was it. And we had 2 kids, a 3-bedroom house, 2 cars, food in the fridge. We had everything.
Yo, $100 at the grocery store would stock your fucking fridge for like 3-4 weeks. Like, it was a lot of food. Cereal was like $2 a box.
Don't get me started.
It's like $7 now.
Me and Rob go food shopping. We'll come out with 2 bags. It's like $150.
Girl, literally.
It's disgusting.
I'm spending $200 a week on groceries just for myself.
Wait,
like,
before
what am I
we
doing
end
with
this episode, though, talking about the 90s, remember Harriet the Spy?
Oh my God.
She passed
and the Magic
away
School
today.
Bus. Oh.
You saw her? She passed away. The girl that played Harriet the Spy, she was on Gossip Girl.
She played on that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
She played like a snobby girl.
I saw something. I saw Gossip Girl. I didn't see Harriet the Spy.
But you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, no. I saw the clip today.
She passed away today. 39 years old.
Wow.
Literally Rob's age. It said of natural causes.
That's crazy.
What's natural about passing away at 39?
I don't know.
That means, girl, we only have a few years left.
Oh my God. I have longer. You have like 2. I have like 6.
2 years old, younger.
3.
Girl.
3 years younger.
People are passing. Did you get vaccinated?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Girl, no. Goodbye.
Bye.
That's terrible.
We love you guys. Don't get vaccinated.
Yeah. Anyways, so we do have to go. We do love you guys. It was fun.
It was very fun. Let us know what you want us to talk about, because you guys are like so silent.
I know.
The Ruthless fam is not famming.
And like the things we are getting, it's like it's not doing.
I still haven't heard one story.
Save your typing.
No tea. Come on, guys. Like, you could do better.
Yeah.
No fighting in the comment section. Just in our DMs.
We want you to fight us.
Just on our DMs. Still the men only.
Yeah, literally, just still the men.
Just
still the men hating.
But we love the girls.
We love you guys, and we will see you guys
on the next episode. On the next episode.
You will see us on the next episode.
Yes, we love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.